everyone, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I wanted to give my honest thoughts on my Kindle Paperwhite. I get a lot of questions on Instagram about whether or not the Kindle is worth it, how does it work, does it have color, stuff like that. So I have the Kindle Paperwhite in sage green. This is 8 gigabytes. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what my Kindle looks like, what my Kindle library looks like, how to add stuff to your Kindle library, and other stuff like that. So my Kindle is ad supported, meaning that when it's not in use, it'll play these different ads on the home screen. It doesn't bother me because the ads don't play while I'm reading, so I think it's fine. So to wake up my Kindle, I just press the little button at the bottom and then you swipe to unlock. I am currently reading Riot House by Callie Hart. As you can see here, I have my Kindle set up to where it tells me how many minutes I have left in the chapter and what % of the book I'm in. I know a lot of people like to make their text bigger, but this is how I like mine. You can edit your Kindle to your liking. So when you click there, you're able to edit themes, the font, so you can make it bigger, bold, the layout, and more. So here you can edit different things. So right here for the reading progress, I have time left in chapter. Some people like time left in book. You can show the clock while reading, and then just other random things. So this is what my library looks like. I put all of my things in different collections, whether it's series or authors and arcs. And that's how I have them. Then here I have some just random KU books that I have downloaded. So when you click on a selection, it just kind of shows you everything that you added on there, and I really like it. And then also just a reminder, technology isn't equivalent to like your phone or an iPad. There's going to be a little lag, but honestly, it does not bother me. So here I can go home, and then it'll tell me, like here it says romance books in Kindle Unlimited, so all of these I have access to read. And it also gives you suggestions based on things that you read, like what you might like enjoy. So for example, Spanish Love Deception, based on the things that I've read, they think that I would enjoy this book. So since it's available on Kindle Unlimited, I can just press read now, and then it'll load and then be added to my Kindle Unlimited library. So here you can also connect it to your Goodreads. Since I'm not currently reading this, I don't want to mark it as currently reading. I also get a lot of questions on my Instagram asking if my Kindle is in color. As you can see, my Kindle is in black and white. I edit my Instagram photos so that way the cover is in color. I just put like a picture over it. But yeah, that's how you add stuff. This is what your library looks like. You'll see whatever you added after the collections you made. When you're done using it, you just press the same button, and it goes back to showing the different ads. I'm going to be very honest with you. The only reason why I got a Kindle at first was because I was traveling during the summer and I was going to be gone from my room for I believe like 2 months, and I didn't want to bring all these books with me, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a Kindle and I can read stuff on here. So I have always thought that I was never going to be an e-reader. I'm always gonna have physical books, and while I still buy physical books, honestly, the Kindle is a game changer. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. This does not hurt my eyes because I believe there's no blue light, so that really helps. It's really light, so it's super comfortable to read with. I also added a really cute pop socket to mine. It just makes it really convenient to hold while you're reading. I have Kindle Unlimited, which gives you access to all of the books on Amazon's Kindle Unlimited library. It has a lot of authors like Colleen Hoover, Penelope Douglas, Ashley Jade, Sarah Adams, etc. I think Kindle Unlimited is a great deal. I have a link in my bio that gives you Kindle Unlimited for free for a month if you wanted to try it out. And after that's up, you pay $9.99 a month, and I think that's really worth it depending on the amount of books that you read, but also just like what they have in their library. I think they have a really good romance selection, so I was all about getting Kindle Unlimited right when I got a Kindle. I think I fly through books a lot faster when I read them on my Kindle. One thing that I was really skeptical about with getting a Kindle was, am I going to have the same experience reading my Kindle like I do with a physical book? I like when a story has me wrapped around their finger, and I was afraid that with Kindle I wasn't going to get the same experience. I can 100% say I definitely do. Another thing I always get asked too is if it comes with a charger. When you order a Kindle, it'll come with the Kindle inside, and then in the box it'll come with a black charger with it. It doesn't have like a cube, but you can use anything that has like the USB port in it. I just used an extra iPhone cube that I had. And I know some people ask whether or not they should get an 8GB or a 32GB Kindle. I personally got the 8GB because I did not buy the Kindle when it was on sale, and that hurts me every single time. But I feel like the 8GB is still a good size. I've read that it can hold approximately 1,000 books. Overall, I really love my Kindle. I do not leave the house without it. Even if I'm reading a physical book, I will keep this in my purse with me at all times. I think the pros outweigh the cons. The cons of anything would be sometimes the Kindle is laggy, sometimes it bugs a little bit, so I'd have to restart it. That's one thing. Another con that I have doesn't affect the reading at all. It's just me personally. Sometimes it's hard to take pictures of my Kindle when I'm taking reviews for Bookstagram. That's the only other con. I definitely think a Kindle is worth the money, especially if you go through a lot of books. I think that it's worth it to get Kindle Unlimited. I know a lot of people who just specifically read on their Kindle and read Kindle Unlimited books, and if it becomes like an all-time favorite, then they will buy the physical book and put that on their bookshelf. So that's one way, rather than like buying a bunch of physical books and then not really liking it. This way you have the physical books that you truly love on your shelf, which I like the idea of. I have the exact same Kindle that I use linked in the description. You can also go to my Amazon storefront, and I have that linked as well. I also mentioned that I like to take my Kindle everywhere, and this is where I keep it. It is a book sleeve, and this is from Pickering Co, I believe. I'll have them linked down below. You can put like your physical book that you're reading in here, and then there's a pouch for your Kindle. So my Kindle fits like so, and it looks like this. I just think it's nice because I know my Kindle isn't gonna get scratched when it's in my purse or anything, and it just gives me peace of mind that I know it's going to be okay. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any more questions on the Kindle Paperwhite, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll try my best to answer. If you're debating on getting one, I definitely think it's worth the purchase. I think it's worth the money. Maybe put this on your Christmas list for this year. I think this is definitely a game changer in reading. I love mine, and I hope this helped if you're considering purchasing one. And if you want a Kindle and want to get Kindle Unlimited and don't know where to start, if you guys are interested in a Kindle Unlimited Rex video, I would be happy to make one. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video.